Bruce, lie down.
Bruce, did you read the call sheet?
Bruce, lie down. Lie down with the tourists, Bruce. Lie down.
So Bruce, how did you get into chasing sheep around?
Bruce, you remember you're under contract now. Don't be saying anything here.
Tell me, what is your favorite thing about Paddy? Oh. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
Tell him nothing, Bruce. Tell him nothing.
It's hard not to love Ireland. It's my first time here, and the beautiful landscape is so dramatic, it can almost seem harsh. And yet, I don't think I've ever met a more welcoming place in my life. This trip, I came out to visit a man who's been carrying the torch of an ancient art. I'm talking biblical. I'm talking 3000 BC. A symbiotic relationship between us and nature. The beautiful dance between sheep, dog, and human.
Famous shepherds with their dogs, champions of England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales.
Specifically this man, local legend Paddy Fanning of Churchmount Sheepdogs. Paddy and the Pooches. That's the band name. Raising and training dogs from puppies to champions is what he calls his golf. He got into it later in life. Goes to show, it's never too late to find something you love and make it your life. This art is all about being a conductor of nature, using the dog's predatory and protective instincts and the sheep's natural herd mentality and fear of predators. Or, to use his analogy, you could say Paddy is a drug kingpin, dealing sheep. But we'll get into that later.
I love the Coke. Come on, where's the Coke? And so the sheep are the Coke, right? So let's get the Coke, right?
These aren't your average barnyard sheep. They're semi-wild livestock that move across the steep, rocky terrain with absolute ease. Impossible for humans on feet to get ahead of the herd. Introducing the dog.
Here, Bruce.
Man's best friend for millennia, and for many reasons. In a world that's constantly changing, fueled by technology and billionaires shooting rockets to Mars, join me on this mountaintop and witness the beautiful art of herding sheep with a man and his dog. Damn!
That's I got a video of that.
It's getting proper.
Yeah, so you're ready. That's all recording there. Right. So Paddy Fanning is my name. I'm a hill farmer and a sheepdog trainer. Okay, I'll start again. So Paddy Fanning is my name. Let me do that once more again there. I'm Paddy Fanning. Right there again. Hi, I'm Paddy, the sheepdog guy from Wicklow in Ireland with the border collies. And we're in Ireland with Brad Leone.
Show me around town, yeah. Show me all the good spots. Local legend. Local legend.
See, all these fields around here all have names and all. This one's called the Quarry Field. I had a little bit of ground and it was called Churchmount. I said, it's a bit English, but I'll call it Churchmount.
It's a bit English.
Yeah, well, we like Irish names over here. So whenever I breed pups, I can put that Churchmount prefix on it.
You breed sheepdogs and competition dogs.
Yeah, I started off, a few years ago. I was farming with my dad. Like a lot of people, when you had a lot of sheep, you needed a lot of help. In Ireland, everyone has to be lucky. So this was lucky. But I read this book.
This was lucky.
Yeah, I read this book about training sheepdogs, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be something else if I could send a dog, 50 meters or 50 yards to get the sheep and bring them back? And the next thing I had the dog doing that much, and then I was thinking, wouldn't it be something if I could send him 200 yards? And then I had more in the book about teaching the dog how his right and his left. And I was thinking, that's a bit advanced.
And they'll respond to that.
Yeah, in 2009 I went out with our police in Ireland here with their dog unit. So, like with the German Shepherds and all, find the drugs. So I did that for a few years.
Oh, training police canine dogs?
Yeah, like Malinois and German Shepherds and all.
How do you say it? Malese?
Malinois.
Oh, wow. Those dogs are beautiful. Those are the ones that, they jump over cars.
Yeah, sometimes people mistaken. They think, the police dog is, getting the bad guy. The police dog is in it for himself. And so it's the very same with the sheepdogs.
And, what is a sheepdog? Is that a breed? Is that a species?
It sort of depends where you are in the world. So the Australians have Kelpies, and the New Zealand fellas have these hunt-away fellas that bark and all, and they have heading dogs and different things. In Ireland, typically we use a Border Collie. Okay. And it's a case of horses for courses. Border Collie just perfect for what we need. Sheepdogs, they like me, but they love sheep.
Yeah, yeah.
And all they want to do is work sheep. I don't have to say thanks, or I don't have to say please or anything to them. They just want to work, and they're like Paddy, can we go and do the sheep? Some of it's kind of natural to them, and then we just fine tune out to train a bit more. But the goal is we want to be lazy. So if we've got a field full of sheep, we want to be able to say to the dog, go and get the sheep.
Bring them over, yeah.
Yeah, and so he'll say, I'd love to do that, Paddy, and he'll bring them all to us, and we couldn't possibly do that.
Paddy, you backing this thing in, dude?
And he's talking, he's having a conversation. Look at how dialed he is, Jesus.
So dialed. Cool. So this is a sheep trailer.
Yeah. My brother showed me this trick. They love to come running down and go around the corner. They love going around corners. They go around the corner and run up in the trailer before they knew what happened. Whereas we just parked the trailer and they were looking into it. Kind of go, oh, not going in there.
Yeah, frig that, yeah.
Yeah, but when they come running around the corner, they go, oh, let's get up here. We're escaping. I don't know what they're thinking, but it works real well.
What kind of sheep are we dealing with?
Technically, they're probably a breed called Lanarks. Okay. There's a few variations of them, so we call them Blackies then. But they're adapted to the mountain and they're a little bit wild. Like,
are these meat animals or is this wool?
Years ago, wool used to be a valuable thing, and fellas make a lot of money off it.
Sure.
But in the last few years, nobody uses wool anymore, really.
I got wool socks on, Paddy.
That's what you think.
That's
but
what
we use. Well, I'll tell you what we do. There's a local company here making wool insulation for houses, so we do use it for that.
Really?
But really, they're for meat.
Okay.
Meat and managing the vegetation and that kind of thing. Just kind of keeps things healthy. Then the birds get to nest there in the spring, and they live a good life. I mean, I wouldn't mind coming back as a sheep now in the next life.
I say that all the time, man. That or a bird.
No, I'll tell you what. I do. This doesn't need to be on the film. I want to be.
Good luck.
In my next life, right? You see these fellas on Facebook. I want to be the lion. The lion doesn't listen to the sheep and all, right? I want to be a goat. Sometimes you see them on the mountains, and the goats don't give a shit about anybody, and they go around smelly and they don't care.
All right, you be the goat. I'll be a hawk.
Yeah.
Little bird of prey.
You can keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go out here. There should be 40 sheep here. We'll get 40 here out of this field, bring them in here, put them in this pen, then we'll sort out about 20 and we'll put them on the top deck of the trailers, and then we'll let down the decks again so that we can put the 20 in the bottom. And when we're loaded,
use the dogs to get them in or no?
Oh, we have to get dogs out here, yeah.
Just to get them,
because they'd be only laughing at us if we know dogs.
The sheep would be.
Yeah, oh yeah, they just... See, people have the illusion that sheep aren't that clever. Sheep are very clever. Yeah, we have good dogs, so the sheep never win. So then they always look easy. But if you let them win a few times, they'll screw you then.
Well, let's go rally up some sheep.
Then you open the back door and be like, me, take me.
Is that the best dog?
Well, he's the one that's qualified for the world trial this year. He's the most complete dog I've ever had. I bought him from a guy and he said, he's not an international dog, Paddy, so I'm going to sell him. But he's been in the international twice since.
Sounds like he wasn't an international.
Now you got the nail in the head.
Sure is pretty up here, huh? Not a bad office.
No, it's good. We've sheep in that field and sheep in this field, so he has to be able to kind of distinguish between, which ones we want.
Look at those fat girls, huh?
Look back.
It's a big space, and dogs don't speak English, as far as I know. How do you talk with them? How do you communicate with them?
But traditionally, the English commands for right and left were always come by to the left and away to me to the right. Now, I don't know why, but they're the
come
commands.
by.
And so they're the standard issue. Yeah, if you're training a dog and you're going to sell him, you put come by and away on him. Everyone used that. But then if you've got two dogs and they're both on come by and away and you say come by, well, the two of them go that way.
I was going to ask you, each dog will have a different set of commands that they're responding
to.
What
I'll do is I'll change their whistles. It's fine to work here in verbal commands, but when the dog is like 800 meters away and the wind is blowing your face on the mountain, so then you just, instead of shouting, because you get hoarse very quick, I'll show you like a left whistle, right? So a left whistle is, and then a right whistle is, so that's their Bruce's whistles. But Jim's are different. Jim's are left is left, right.
Whoa.
Or I can move this dog this way and I can send that dog that way. You know that tinnitus that you get in your ears? I have that, but it's from the whistling. So sometimes I'll be like this.
I can't do the finger whistle. I can't do it. I can go in and out, just normal. But I can't do the finger, man. I never have my whole life.
That's what my son does. Yeah, cheating. You're cheating. Lie down. Lie down. Now, if we want, we could just pick out 20. Let's just pick out 20 here. Shedding sheep is the one people know around the world, but here we call it quilling. See how many is that? You count those.
Yeah. 2, 4.
Fairly easy to sort them out with the dog. Lie down. So see now, that's how we get 20.
Heck yeah.
So see the way we can be real lazy, Brad. We don't have to do anything. Now, Bruce would make an excellent pet,
Right.
but he's a user, like.
He's a user.
Yeah, like, oh, I love you, Paddy, I love you. Oh, Bruce and me are friends, but really Bruce is like, you know, I taught him to bark once. So now if he's a bit hungry, it's like, hey, dummy, bring me some food here.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's that kind of relationship.
Wow.
The truth is, they're like drug addicts, right? So,
these-
when we're down there, we could go, hey, Bruce, good dog and all. He says,
You man, give me
yeah,
a
yeah,
Coke.
that's what I say. Yeah.
So out of the womb, they're not all just pre-programmed to be good sheepdogs.
Yeah, they're bred to be, but some of them, the light won't go on. We'll find somebody to take him as a pet. The way I break it down real simple, there's 3 types of sheepdogs.
Not species, but personalities.
Personalities, and it's all about the personality. Like 3 types of drug addicts. So there's a fella who smokes a bit of dope there at the weekend and all, and maybe watching TV on Tuesday night and all. But if you took away his dope, he doesn't really mind. And so if I've got a dog that's like a dope head there, I don't really want him.
You're working too much.
really
He's
want
like,
to do
weed's cool, man, but like, you know, chasing birds is cool too.
Yeah. And then you got a fella who likes a bit of cocaine. And he's going to work to get the money so that he can buy the cocaine at the weekend and maybe have a little bit on Monday morning to pick things up and all. And so he needs it, like. And he's saying, that Paddy fella's a bit cranky, but I do like that cocaine.
He's got good coke.
Yeah. So they're the sort of dog you really want. And then the third type of drug addicts, like one of those serious ones, where he'd like sell his sister to get the cocaine. You can have her there, just give me the crack. He'll give you anything you want.
Right.
It's just he'll give you too much. Do you want the sheep? Do you want the sheep? And he never stops. And
Okay,
so
so
for
he's
some people,
redlining.
Yeah, the red line, it doesn't suit a lot of people.
Okay.
You know, I love the red line.
What was Bruce?
Cocaine.
He's a cokehead. Oh.
Jim and Bruce are cocaine, and Bruce's son's Dale, he's a crackhead.
But they'll become cokeheads in time.
No, it's just,
No.
It just come pre-programmed. So the dog has a kind of a natural balance. And you'll see him making little adjustments, like if you're a goalie or something.
Right.
And a good dog will see it before I see it. Use his own initiative too. Oh, look at these boys are thinking of splitting, so I'll just come out here and see the way he just tucked them back in.
Now he's watching their faces probably.
Yeah, reading their eyes and
Yeah,
saying their little micro movements.
Nice.
So see that,
work,
like
Bruce.
you just cover that one, then you go back there and cover them.
But he's not too far to the right.
And then if he tightens too much, he'd screw it up. So he has to be the right distance off him as well. So that's where the training comes in, to show him that, you know, when he was young, he was tight. And I have to say, Bruce, you have to open up, because if you're tight, you screw it up.
Bigger picture.
So see the way now I'll walk in, but I'm not rushing in or anything. I'm just kind of saying, I'm here, you need to turn in there. They're saying, like, make me. The dog. So see on this end, we need one of them. Lie down, Bruce. We need one of them to choose to go into the hole. Well, we need 2 or 3 really, and then that'll suck the rest of them in. It's like salt coming out through an egg timer, like. And they know what we want, those ones, and they're saying, no, we're not going in. So we'll just tighten up a little bit more with the vice here. Steady. Lie down. Lie down. Bruce is saying, I told you that'll happen. I didn't want to tighten. You made me tighten. I told you that'll happen. So it's a balance between obedience and initiative. He has to use his initiative too. Steady.
Boy, they don't want to go down there.
They're saying, I heard about some of my friends went in here before and you threw them in the bath.
Yeah, Joey told us about this truck.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie
Bruce
down.
is living his best life.
Lie down. Steady now. So see the way none of them have volunteered to go in, so we'll just change it around a bit. I'll go this side and Bruce can go the other side. Lie down.
Yeah,
Lie down. Lie down.
You're like, man, we ain't going back in that
Lie down.
goddamn truck.
Lie down. Lie down.
There you go,
Lie down.
girls.
Lie down. Lie down. Now we give them time to trickle through.
So how long does it take? I mean, these dogs as puppy, you said it takes a bit of training to make a sheepdog, right?
It depends how much you want to get out of them. So I want a lot out of them. You know, I look at it, it's a little bit like a lump of coal. Some of them are going to be diamonds. And then when you get that diamond, well, it's not very pretty. You have to cut it, and you have to cut it really well.
Polish it.
Yeah, to get the value out. Well, it takes a good trainer to break all that out.
We all need a Paddy in our lives to bring that inner diamond out
Yeah,
of us.
you just don't want too much of them at any one time. A little dose here and there is okay.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Paddy's a bit of a crackhead too. And so those puppies, we want to get them working and start to draw out that instinct. And at the start, if you see a video of it or whatever, you might say, oh, look at that little puppy's out of control. But at the start, we're trying to get them hooked on the drug. My whole training principle is, you give me something and I'll give you something.
It's a reward system.
Well, no, it's quid pro quo.
Okay.
So I'll give you a bit of stuff for free at the start. That's where I let them have the sheep and all. And after that, then I start saying, no, I want little things now. I want to make you lie down, maybe just for a second. And so when they give me that, then I'll give them the sheep again.
So Paddy's really a drug dealer to sheepdogs.
Exactly.
First hit's free, classic move.
Exactly. and now I get you on the payroll.
Bruce, you fucking junkie.
Lie down. Lie down. So dog is handy when you want to count sheep too, because you can just let them trickle by. Lie down. Take 24. Lie down. But see how effortless this is, Brad. There's no shouting, there's no waving or jumping around. It's just easy. And the sheep aren't upset. They're saying, like, they're not going to run back down top of us because they say, I see that Bruce down there.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
not
that
coming
Bruce
down.
guy, yeah.
Let's stay up here.
Bruce, you
Bruce is saying, whatever. I do this shit in my sleep. And see, yeah, that's what I think.
There you
Bruce
go.
said.
That's what he's thinking
Yeah,
about.
make a video of this. This time of the year, we've taken away all the lambs from the mothers, and the mothers are going to get a break now. They're heading off to the mountain. It's like their vacation, and we won't come back from till November. It's where they're happiest. They thrive in that place. Right up on top of those rocks is where our sheep graze.
Different terrain than this.
Down here, you can make mistakes. It's not the end of the world.
Up there is game time.
Stuff has to happen for the dog and the sheep, and for the man even. It can be life or death. Like if a dog doesn't stop, he might break legs, he can kill sheep, he can kill himself. You need serious commitment. They always go to the very top, the highest place they can go, that's where they go, trying to get away from you. Like.
They see you coming, they're probably like, no, man, I'm going to stay on the hill. damn dogs are back.
That's exactly what they do, Brad. Yeah. If you're not quick, they'll trick you and they scoot off and then they go around behind you and you can't
chase
see
me
them.
all day.
Yeah. Fooled him again.
Well, that's why we got Bruce in the gang.
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
and the boys. Let's put them to work. Oh, girls, you made a mess. All right, girls, don't be shy. Come on, girls. Oh. Time for summer holiday, baby. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Oh, he's happy, huh? Get it, girls.
So now they've gone up the wrong side of the fence. I have to get the dog. So remember what I told you about them whistles? There's that big stop.
Stop. She did it.
There's come on. So that's how we use why we need all those commands and how we use them.
Wow. That was amazing. The second batch of sheep, they missed going through the gate and they went up along the fence. Paddy let the dogs out and just boom. A couple whistles, left, right, lay down, and before you know it, boom, right through the gate, man. Oh, you'd be so f***ed without the dogs.
Oh, I wouldn't come up here.
Wouldn't do it.
Oh, look how much work this has saved me. Those rocks don't look too bad. When you're trying to climb around them, one slip and you'd be broke up and like. Now I'm going to make you do a bit of walking. Are you up for a bit of walking?
Ian's getting legs in today, boy. So what's up with these nice sticks you guys got, huh? Walking canes.
Yeah, I was going to give you that one, but then me and Jim said, no, we need it. When it comes to local legends, Big Jim is the man. And there's nothing he doesn't know about sheep and the mountain. This is Jim. I haven't seen this dog yet.
Which one?
Jim.
That's Jim?
See, with a half white face. I'll send Jim to my left, right? And I'll send Bruce to his right. Bruce is right now. So Bruce will go up this side.
Yeah. Get him off the fence.
Lie down.
Dude, that is so cool, Paddy.
So I told Jim, come around to the right. Lie down. Lie down. Now I'll count him.
We're like sheep, so you have your sheep. Do they know that that's their herd?
It's like an invisible fence. They went up with their mother and their mother said, this is the part of the hill we graze on. And her mother said that, and her mother said that. And eventually then it's like a homing device, like a little GPS on them that even though there's no fences and they could go for miles.
Wow. What are the dogs doing now?
So see Jim, he's on his way out there now.
I mean, that's got to be 1,000 yards away.
So I gave him a little right hand one because I
Look
didn't
at
want
him! Look at him react.
Yeah, I didn't want him to go left.
These hikers are
He
really.
doesn't care about the hikers.
No, but they're enjoying the show.
Oh yeah, well they're right there. They've got front row seats. So see those sheep we let out with the green on their back? They're heading over. They're going to mix with some of the other sheep, and that's not the end of the world. But I want to catch them before they get there. He has them now. See
He's
him?
on him.
So I'm blowing a heavy whistle, but he should be able to hear that. Wind is blowing in our face a little bit, but he's got super hearing.
Pat, have you been whistling your whole life?
No, I just I watched a guy on YouTube to see how to whistle.
Oh,
He showed
YouTube,
me.
baby.
Yeah, YouTube, yeah. I send Bruce over for the crack there. Do you want to see Bruce going over?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you guys want to see a stud?
Now I think I'll call him back before I send him. Look, Bruce, you see him? You see him? Look. So Bruce will be heading out there.
It's amazing how fast they can clear that, cut that distance.
Yeah.
It would take us so long to get there.
Oh, so that's a bit of it. Bruce thought we meant them once. Lie down.
Where the heck did they come from?
He found them when he went out the back. See the way they have a little blue mark on them, right? So they're Jim Nolan's. Come on, Jim. Jim's handy because see the way he's got a white head, even though he hasn't got a vest on him, the white head catches your eye.
A bit, yeah.
Watch now, I'll give him a left. Lie down! So he didn't take it. So remember what I said earlier, and he didn't take
Taking
it.
his tracks, Pat.
Yeah, when you don't take it, you can't continue. So watch now. Now I'll take it.
Okay, so you broke the run.
He thought, I don't need to listen to him. And I said, you do, so I'm going to send him right again.
Wow.
It's almost like casting out for a fish. So we call this a cast. And so we need to cast him out so that he lands in the right place there.
You got to place him nicely.
Yeah. See the way he bent up to his left?
It's incredible he can differentiate the tones of whistle at 700, 800 yards.
Spending the day with Paddy was a good reminder that sometimes the old way, in this case, the very old way, of doing things can still be the most efficient way. It's an elegant solution, a well-oiled machine, and if it ain't broke, well, don't fix it.
All right, Jim, you come. 20 years ago, sheep numbers were a lot bigger than they are because it's not very profitable. Years ago when I was farming, I was looking at the money. I said, I have to get out of this. I can't get married and have kids, so I have to get a job. But now I'm in sheep, and it's like my golf. People on the mountain are all getting older, and younger people aren't going. So the old boys kind of let me in.
You're carrying a torch in a sense.
Yeah. It's like looking into a lake. Like the bloody thing keeps getting deeper and deeper. There's no end to all the knowledge, and you think you know something, and then you meet one of these guys and you go, oh shit, there's so much more.
So in this big symbiotic chain of animals working with each other, we've got man and sheep, sheep and dog, dog and man. Paddy reminded me of one final and crucial relationship, man and man, the human element of this whole operation.
You know, you mentioned some of your old friends. It sounded like a couple of them passed away. You know, how important are those folks to you in this?
That kind of stuff. Tell you the truth, Brad, I get a lump in my throat. It's like when I get a real good dog. Sometimes I'm with a good dog and you're starting them and all, and you'll see a little thing, and the next thing your hair stand up in your arm and all. And like, money can't buy that. I had an old buddy called Lionel. He said, when I look back at my life, the thing that I really, really value, he said, is relationships I had with people. I can remember a Scotchman showing me how to put a rope around something one time, and he said, that never left me. And I have memories like that, and I don't know what to do with him. There's no book to put him in or anything, but it's that warm feeling like.
It's poetry watching the two of you guys, you know, work together. And I'm just seeing the romance of it, the beauty. But there's a lot of hard work that goes in behind it.
Yeah, you know, you can be up here some days and it's wild and all, but it really is good crack up here.
You forgot to thank the dogs.
Oh, forgot about the real local legends here, huh? Pop-ups. You got any sheep, man? Good, thanks for the pass. I know I'm good. I don't need to hear it.
We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.